6 years ago, a friend of mine's girlfriend was in a bar down in Huntington Beach, California. He met a man by the name of George Amicay. George Amicay is an artist that carves wood. And years ago, Fender found out about this guy, heard about him, offered him a small project to see how he would work. And once they saw what he could do, they hired him. Brought him in to the place where they make the guitars, and gave him his own cubicle, presented him with these high-dollar carving tools. And he was embarrassed for anyone to watch him work because he does all his carving with an X-Acto knife. He didn't want anybody to know that. So he worked for Fender for a number of years. His guitars are sold out through Europe for $40,000, $35,000. I mean, just beautiful stuff. And one day him and Fender came to a disagreement and he left him. Well, after he talked to this friend of mine's girlfriend and found out what I was doing, he wanted to meet me. So after we met, and I showed him one of my guitars, he asked me could he do a couple of with me, and of course I said sure. So anyway, let me show them to you. This is called the Cowboy. All this carving on the top, this binding, it looks like rope, like somebody carved a slot at the edge of the guitar and you glued a piece of rope in here. But if you took a magnifying glass and followed it all the way around, you will not find a mistake anywhere. Along with the cactus flower, the F-hole, and the rope around the headstock, all hand carved with an X-Acto knife. And a friend of mine up in Morro Bay is a leathersmith. So following the theme of the cowboy, I had the pickguard done, hand-tooled leather. There's not a flat spot on this thing. And leather back piece. But here's one of the first creation that him and I did together. Now the second piece that we did together is called the Floral Perfection. The top of this garden looks like a flower garden. Top of this guitar, rather, looks like a flower garden. Now I don't know if it can show in the camera or not, but this is so exact you can see the veins in the leaves. This one has double binding, tortoiseshell double binding along the edges. A flame maple neck. And there, George Amicay guitars are signed at the bottom. The Floral Perfection. This guitar here, you see a little bit of tape here or whatever, that's just to hold the plastic cover on the pickup so it doesn't get tarnished before it's bought. But this is myrtle wood, and it's a two-piece carved top with the second layer being maple. The body is alder, and if you noticed, the pickup rings are wood. The back plates are wood to match the top of the guitar. Now you can spend thousands of dollars for some of the other so-called custom guitars, and this stuff is plastic. Once again, mine are wood. Single coil, double coil, single coil, whatever type of figuration you want. You can go on my website, RHCustomGuitars.com, or on YouTube, a fellow by the name of Jamie Dupreece, and he demonstrates my guitar on how versatile it is without ever going to any pedals or anything like that. Okay, this model here is called Purple Passion. It started out with a purple heart neck. This wood is actually purple. All I did was put clear over it. We stained the rest of it to match the neck. The body is sapele, which is part of the mahogany family. And the top is a bird's eye maple. It has a palfurl fingerboard with flame maple binding, flame maple pickup rings, once again wood, not plastic. You can see the artwork on the plate here matches the artwork on the neck, back. My guitars come set up, and what I mean by that is you can spend, say, I don't know, $6,000 to $7,000 for one of the other major manufacturers, but know when you get it, you have to find yourself a nice guitar tech and have him do what's called setting it up. And what that entails is filing your frets so they're perfectly level, and the edges so you don't feel them when you're sliding up and down the neck. And this will cost you $150 to $250 depending on who does it for you, after you've already paid for your guitar. Mine come like that right out of the box. They even come with strap locks. so the strap won't fly off your guitar while you're playing and your instrument falls on the floor. Everything's included right out of the box. So, look me up on my website at RHCustomGuitars.com and check out some of the videos. And if you have any questions, please contact me, and I'll be happy to build you the guitar of your dreams. Thanks for looking in. Goodbye.